Hello, world! I have one thing to say about one of the best movies and books that have ever been written and watched, The Lord of the Rings. One question. Eagles. Why on earth were the eagles not used more? I mean, come on. They're giant flipping birds that can carry anyone, even multiple people, thousands of miles over crazy amounts of distances. And apparently they could be used at any time. All Gandalf had to do was whisper to a little moth and bam, off it goes. Eagles pop up, bam. Battles are won, rings are destroyed, shenanigans. Why didn't Gandalf just call up the eagles and drop the ring into Mordor? Piece of cake, story would have been over, 5 short minutes. But I want to tell you, that is all wrong. Eagles are a huge misconception in The Lord of the Rings, and I kind of want to help set the story straight so that I don't keep hearing the same theories over and over and over again of weren't the eagles used? Why weren't the eagles used? Why didn't the eagles do this? Why didn't the eagles do that? First reason is the eagles were the servants of Manwë, who was like the god of the gods in Middle-earth world. They were the servants of him and him alone, which means they were not Gandalf's callbirds. Gandalf, in the books, there was never a moth. There was no easy way to contact the eagles. There was never a way to just say, hey, eagles, come down here and help us. Eagles in The Hobbit and in The Lord of the Rings, especially in The Hobbit, the eagles happened to see, hey, look, there's goblins and fire and some weird trouble going on. Pretty close to our home. We should see what's up with that. And then they noticed, hey, look, I know that guy. He saved our king once. And that's the only reason that Gandalf and Thorin were even saved at all. And in The Lord of the Rings, the only reason that they helped out Gandalf was, oh, look, there's that wizard in the tower. We saved it. He saved our king once. In fact, when we helped him out in that one battle, he gave us a ton of gold for it. We should help him out again. Why not? He never called them. They showed up. That's why they helped. Gandalf never called them. Second reason why they didn't just fly the ring into Mordor and destroy the ring was that there were spies watching for the ring everywhere. Think about it. In the Fellowship of the Ring, Saruman had, guess what? A flock of birds flying around, probably not just one flock, many flocks of birds, flying all over the place, looking for the Fellowship, looking for the One Ring. Which means if the eagles had taken off, pretty sure someone on the evil side of things would have known, would have warned Sauron, Nazgul would have got off their horses, got onto their winged beasts, or just had the winged beasts fly themselves, and things would not have gone very well. And if it was a flock of eagles, that would have been even worse, because then it would have been a whole battle in the skies, and if one person dropped Frodo, well, splat, Frodo would be no longer available, and the ring would fall into enemy hands very easily. And also in The Hobbit, I'd like to mention, because it's one of my favorite books and one of my favorite resources, is the eagles still have to worry about arrows. Arrows are a huge issue. I mean, their king was almost killed by one, which means flying too low to drop off the ring would be a huge issue. And third and final reason why the eagles just didn't fly the ring into Mordor is a very interesting one. I had to do a little bit of research on it. But it's because to destroy the ring, you had to cast it into the fires from whence it came. Which means ordinary lava wouldn't have cut it. It had to go into the crack of Mount Doom, or the crack of Doom in Mount Doom. Which means they had to go to that very special spot where Sauron created the ring. Which means they couldn't just fly over and drop it in. Now, as the second reason, the eagles would have been noticed flying into Mordor. It was this giant mountain range surrounded by goblins and all kinds of nasty things. They would have seen them coming, and before Aragorn marched to the Black Gate, there's a huge, massive army sitting in Mordor, waiting for things to happen, waiting for their master to tell them what to do. So if an eagle comes flying in, Saruman would have said, hey, I bet I know what's going on. And then he would have had an army march to defend the Crack of Doom, which means it would have been suicide. So there you go. 3 very good reasons why the Eagles did not just end the Lord of the Rings in a few short minutes of flying the ring into Mordor. Thank you for watching my first video. I hope to make many, many more. My name is Lance the Warrior. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.